capturing the light, but I'll look at it. So I am moon gazing right now, and I want to talk about intimacy. I just got done megaphoning Walmart. I did it safely from the McDonald's parking lot, and then I left before the cops came, if they even were called at all. I doubt it. But basically, I declared that we are not to be rolled over by blacks. I've already fought white supremacy. I've already called out Islamic supremacy, racism in the Middle East, in India. I mean, when you hear me talk about white supremacy, don't think I'm talking like just about Americans or something. And you know I talk about other forms of hate of white. Basically, I'm in a body that wants to call out all the different programs because I don't identify with one of them. Now, when the pretty, half black, half white female looks at me at the health food store, you know, I consult the pendulum. Is she recognizing that I gave her a card to a webpage, a blog, and she never signed up? So I don't know whether she recognizes me when she looks at me, thinks I'm cute, but basically, women are nuts now. They're so focused on the external only, but even on that, they don't care if you're fit. It works against you if you're fit now. You got to be a fat Latino, fat guy, fat this, fat that, with no intelligence in order to get pussy. And then out of those that want cock, and I'll just say this, out of some of those that want cock, and I'll just say this, they don't know the moves, some of them. They don't know the basics about respecting a man, okay, about being kind and not being insulting if they want it. They don't know how to be kind. They don't want to, some people, work out, get fit, and they don't want guidance. And in the end, what kills the drive for a number of different women, we'll just get it out right now, is trying to take away my fucking masculinity and feminize me, right? So the connection that I have, by the way, with the feminine energy is with the goddess energy. It's not with this low-level human energy, which is very far removed from a goddess energy that would actually respect the sacred masculine, that wants to stop atrocities. Right, so this is like, these are horrible times. and we're walking around right now in these horrible times, living in a world in which the people that are dating, that are married, that have the kids, are most always bad people. So we're going to have this moon energy here, and it's supercharging. And instead of drink, I'm not going to drink. I'm going to breathe. As I've been breathing in the solar energy, and I came up with a term earlier, solar moon. Solar moon, as well as the term solar wars. And I have an idea for t-shirts. I would love to have a business partner, a woman at my side that wants to help me full-time make money, right? So maybe somebody that doesn't have a good job, maybe somebody out there who's poor, who doesn't have a good home, right? Maybe somebody out there who's hungry, who likes me. And women out there need to understand that you need to work hard, just like a man has to work hard. But wouldn't it be nicer if we worked together through a marriage? See, the situation is, we live in a world where people are working for Walmart. They're working nonetheless. They're going to be working, but who are you going to be working for? And are you going to like your life doing the work? Are you going to enjoy your life? The other thing that I want to mention in this time period is my awareness of the demons of this reality, the demons of this reality, the demons of this reality, the demons of this reality. And one thing that I notice is that when I walk into a store, for example, sometimes people will look down in shame, but there's no reason for them to look down in shame. We've never met. There's really no reason whatsoever for them to look down in shame other than the fact that there's a possibility that there's a demon attached to them, and that demon knows me, and they're ashamed to be walking by me. They're embarrassed that they're hijacking a human, and they're like, oh, it's him, and they're ashamed. Now, what they see in me, I'm not sure. When they're thinking from the demon perspective, hijacking the human, it's him. Oh, fuck. But it's clear that I am identifiable to demons. I'm not a nobody. And they're probably seeing a different form, a different face, or forms from the demon side. You know, the demons have side that humans don't. So when the demons are attached to humans, demons, archons, jinn, they're attached to the humans, right? I'm basically calling out and telling the humans that I'm aware of their existence, including the Muslim women, and telling them that I know about the jinn. And then instead of that woman show me kindness, be nice to me because I care about Islam. Oh, he's so sweet. Look at the short, midget, toned, muscular man talk about all these issues. Wow. And then all of a sudden they'll start getting the was-was. They'll start having super negative, oh, he's this, he's that, he's not worthy. Oh, if the jinn have attacked him, he obviously did something wrong. So Orthodox Muslims in America now are so far removed from the deeper mystical gnosis, Islamic Gnostic thought. There's both Christian and Islamic Gnostic thought, and there are strong parallels, including the story of Jesus from the Sufi perspective. Now taking a time to breathe. Holding space and grounding and emitting out the heart chakra into a field. And literally there's a field, a literal field that I'm in right by the freeway, and an actual field of energy. I can feel the energy, and then I smell the food and feel hunger. And then thinking hunger then distracts me. It is through desire for things, people, that we can lose energy. This is why it is important to fast, to stay away at times from fast food, even if it does at times give us pleasure and sustenance. People have become conditioned to fear the camera, but not the surveillance cameras of the system, right? These women are gone, and they're dangerous. They're driving really nice cars, so they're not impoverished. The modern woman in America is not humble. The modern woman in America flaunts her wealth. Look at this, I have a fancy car. Look at this, I have a fancy cell phone. And they don't believe in self-protection. They don't want to learn self-defense. So they literally want to put themselves in danger, and they refuse to use divination to determine if a man is safe or not. And so there are bad women out there that have these horrible domination fantasies where the bad man takes them. But that's not to say that, you know, a beautiful female that we may see somewhere that when we have a crush on, that they're just like that. There are, and I believe this now, there may be some spiritual women born or coming of age, or women that will be born, but there will also still be evil women born. But these men that see all the women as evil, there's one thing about them. They're not like me. They're not trying to prevent human trafficking. They're not exposing China. They're not high level as far as research. They're MGTOW only. They're inside the box. They're not able to comprehend science. It threatens them. Other MGTOW people like Steve Hoka will see someone doing martial arts, and they will begin to hallucinate and hear voices. And yet these are the people that people are listening to. They think it's bad to be a man, to defend yourself against assault. We are a weak society, and the weak men think that they're strong because people listen to them and they're getting laid. Or people are listening to them on YouTube, but they're weak. They're not actually doing anything in the real world to help anybody, okay? They're not promoting godly things. They just have a negative demeanor. And so if you only have a negative demeanor about men, women, the world, and you don't have a positive spiritual side to counterbalance, you can become that very evil, yet you purport to be so different. And so the reality is, if you want to be different and not be evil, then you have to be good. You have to care. The biggest hallmark of evil right now with women in our world is not caring about women being trafficked, not caring about the wars, people being bombed back to the Stone Age, and not caring about people crying in front of you. It's becoming a very apathetic society very, very quickly. It's becoming dangerously apathetic. Feelings are gone from people. And you can sit here now and scream and shout, you know, at a street corner. They're not going to listen. It's just going to be seen as another crazy person. In fact, the louder one screams, the more they will feel threatened. And so there are some people out there in this world that have never been intimate, right? Men and women. And so the thing is, you need to learn a little bit about intimacy if you naturally don't have the Kama Sutra within you. I do. So I naturally have the moves. I naturally know things. I can use some instruction, and I have some fantasies that have not yet been fulfilled, but it is what it is. But there are other people out there that go their whole lives being prudes. They're anti-sex, they're anti-sex, they're anti-sex, till one day they want it, and they don't know how to find the right partner, or to respect the partner once they find them. or they attack a partner once they, and this is the unconscious behavior of women, what they do to the man in the days of the week prior to sexual intercourse. They could be throwing him away one way or the other, or threaten to throw him away. And then the man could also become sick, drink, do drugs because of a negative energy that comes into him from the woman that he's sleeping with, even if he wears a rubber. However, if you do find someone that is of a spiritual nature, okay, if you do find someone that is of an actual spiritual nature, unprotected sex, once it's established that you don't have an STD, is the way to go for the full exchange of energy. The sperm imprints into the female, who hopefully is using birth control. And I don't want anyone to be scared of me for having dreams of wanting a child. Okay, maybe in heaven I can have children. Maybe we're not meant to have children right now on the earth until there is a cleansing. Okay, and maybe some people possibly, but very few of you are young enough in the audience that you may see it. Most of us are old farts now, and we're about to be washed away. Our world is about to be destroyed, but there will still be people. People will still be born. There will still be good women and men born, and there will still be bad men and women. Will the percentage of good men or women change? Will it rotate? Will it alternate? I don't know. But things are going to change. Sir, can I help you? Can you help me? Sir, how are you doing? Here, let me give you my YouTube channel. Come to my YouTube channel for yourself and find out how I'm doing. How you doing? How you doing, buddy? I'm the king of the world. Some heads are gonna roll. Dun, dun, dun. Some heads are gonna roll. Dun, dun, dun. Some heads are gonna roll. Roll, roll. Some heads are gonna roll. Dun, 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 dun. Look to the left and look to the right. You will know there's danger tonight when the enemy comes. He will never be heard. Not say a word. Nah, nah, I keep that losing control. Some heads are gonna roll. 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 Repeat chorus. It's a powerful night, and it's a night to manifest love. How wonderful would it be if I can have a Halloween date this year, but I'm not going to ask for it. I refuse. I am a man of God. I am not to throw my lips down at the feet of a woman. She is to put her lips on my fucking backhand and tell me that my life matters. And that she will join me in this quest on a magic carpet ride to save the fucking world. And I will not settle for less. I will not settle for less. You know who, struggle with seeking, engaging, finishing, and climaxing at present with regards to any sexual activity. Why? Because I am not where I want to be at all. And I am not living the life that I want to live at all. And I feel that this reality and this environment is harming me. And I want to love the one that sees the true value and the true me and doesn't ever falsely think that I'm a bad man when I'm masculine. Do you understand? Because one day you all will understand a great many things. Sleep tight. Don't let the archons. Bye. See you next Wednesday.